Today I wanted to talk about Maybelline's Super Stay Better Skin Foundation Powder and Concealer. It is so hot in here. I have the AC going, but it's still not working. I am super hot with these lights. But I'm really excited about the video today because I wanted to shoot this. I shot it one time yesterday and everything went wrong. It didn't work out. Once I was ready to edit it, it was not working out for me. So I decided to reshoot it, and today I'm shooting it again. But I'm really excited because I'm just really excited about this product. I had another extra day to really put it to test again. So I wanted to do a review. I wanted to do a review of the Super Stay Better Skin by Maybelline. And this is not a new product by any means. It's been in the market for a long time. I guess it's been a year already or something like that. But Melissa Autry talked about it in the last video. Actually, I heard about it last time we did a collaboration together, and she mentioned it in her video, and I wanted to see what it was about because she said it was one of her favorites and it was one of the best, and I wanted to see what it was about. So I decided to get the product and test it out for myself. And actually, I got the whole line because I just couldn't do the foundation without the concealer and the powder. So I wanted to put the whole entire thing to the test. So first, I'm going to tell you what it's made of. It is made with Actyl. Oh God, I always butcher names, so forgive me if I'm butchering this one too. It is with Actyl C. Actyl C. That's the ingredient in it. It's made to prevent dullness, and they say, you know, it claims that in the very, very fine print, it literally is so small in the back. I had to read it with a magnifying glass. It's so small, you can't even see it. Look at this, it's so tiny. So they don't put the claims right up front, but in the back they say that in over 3 weeks period, it takes away it improves spots on the skin, it takes away dullness and bumps on the skin. So that's their very fine print in the back. So I don't know how true that is because I haven't tested it for 3 weeks. It's only been a week for me. But so far I am really liking this foundation. It does smooth out the unevenness on the skin. As you can tell, I've had previous acne which left me with scarring on my cheek area, and so I'm always looking for foundation that would sort of smooth that out and make it look, even though it won't be perfect, at least minimize it. So that's what I'm looking for, and this foundation doesn't make my pores huge at all. It actually smooths it out and it brightens my skin. I am using the color 30. It's a warm nude. I got this from Walmart, under $10 still. And then of course I had to try the powder on top of it because I wanted to see what the whole line was. And when I put this on, it doesn't make my skin look dry. It doesn't make it chalky or powdery. It doesn't sit on my skin any weird way. It just smooths out my face. I don't know what it is in this powder, but it really does work. It smooths out. Combined with this foundation, it smooths out the areas that I want to smooth out on my nose, on my cheeks, and it actually lasts a long time. I have been going in the valley in LA. It's about 90 to 100 degrees or 105 degrees some days, and I have been in and out, going in the sun, sweating like crazy outside, and it was still on my skin. The only areas that I saw a little bit of wear was on my chin, but I think I had touched my chin a little bit that day, so I saw that it was a little bit rubbed off, and on my nose. But those areas are the most oily. My T-zone is the most oily part of my skin, so foundation always rubs off in those areas. But for it being a drugstore, it didn't rub off as much as I thought it would. It was 100 degrees out. I was not even expecting to have any foundation left on my skin when I got home. Usually when I apply my foundation, I use a damp beauty blender or some sort of beauty sponge, just because I feel that when I put on my foundation with a with a foundation brush, it streaks on me. But in this case, for this foundation, I didn't use Beauty Blender. I wanted to test it with a brush. As you can see, when I'm applying it on my face, I haven't had any problems with it looking streaky or anything like that. It was a flawless application. I didn't see any kind of streaking, any kind of patchiness, nothing like that. And I was using the regular buffing brush. It was a Sigma brush that I was using. I got the concealer and I dabbed it only on my inner corners right here. I didn't want to do the V because I wanted to just test it out and see what the creasing was like, if there was any creasing, if there was any buildup in the lines, fine lines. And this is not a full coverage concealer. It's a medium coverage. It's not as thick and creamy. It's more watery. What I found that when I put it under my eyes, it did not crease on me. I blended it with a brush and then tapped it with my ring fingers. It didn't crease on me once I set it. I even had a good 5 minutes before I set it with the powder just to see if it does crease, and it didn't crease within the 5 minutes. I can't believe how this was not in my radar, how I missed this foundation. I'm really glad that I decided to try it out because now I have a new favorite foundation from drugstore. And I know that you have been asking for more drugstore videos, and I wanted to do more drugstore things because I know that drugstore has stepped up their game so much and they have so many amazing products that I will keep reviewing. And if you have any suggestions of what products you want to see, let me know in the comments below. I read all your comments and try to answer them as fast as I can or as best as I can. So yeah, that's it. That was my review for this foundation and this whole line actually. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It will really help me out. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And oh, by the way, I have this makeup. I did this makeup. 99% of it, which is my whole face, exception of the eyebrows, is drugstore. This look is going to come out soon. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. Thanks so much for watching. Okay.